Well, anyway, and we want to welcome you to this induction ceremony. My name is Dr. Ray Fisher. I'm the Oxford Rotary Club president. And on behalf of the Oxford Rotary Club and Rotary District 7450, I welcome you to the annual induction ceremony of the Oxford Area High School EarlyAct and Penns Grove Middle School and Hopewell Elementary School EarlyAct clubs. Let me just share a few things about the Oxford Rotary Club. The Oxford Rotary Club has been in existence for 96 years. So 4 more years we'll be celebrating 100. And we've been servicing the Oxford area community through service above self, okay, which is also your motto as well. And we're part of 47 other clubs here in this district. We are District 7450, so we're just one of those, one of 48. But also we're one of 33,000 Rotary clubs in more than 200 countries. You could travel to most any country and find a Rotary club, and if you're a Rotarian, you can join in on their meetings. A few years ago, I was in Italy, and I was touring Venice. They had a Rotary Club meeting going on, and I was able to join in their Rotary meeting, and I was welcomed into that meeting and into their breakfast meeting they had that morning. So that happens. Let me talk about the clubs in particular, EarlyAct and EarlyAct. The EarlyAct actually means International Action, which is Rotary Service Club for young people ages 14 to 18. The Oxford Rotary Club continues to provide the support and guidance, but they themselves are self-governing and self-supporting. This club, the EarlyAct Club here at the high school, joins more than 15,000 other clubs in 145 countries as one of the most significant and fastest growing programs of Rotary service. Has become a worldwide phenomenon with almost 343,000 young people involved. EarlyAct, on the other hand, in grades 5 and 6, is a school-wide service club for elementary students, also sponsored by the Rotary Club. And the mission and goal of EarlyAct are closely linked to the ideals of Rotary and provide the foundation and natural succession right in the EarlyAct. If you are in EarlyAct, you're a senior, and you plan to go on to a college or university, you could seek out a Rotary Club in that college and university. They're called Rotaract, okay? And we've been fortunate as a club in recent years to sponsor a Rotaract club, okay, at Lincoln University. Okay, so the progression leads on, and once you leave college or university as a Rotaract member, you can then become a Rotary member as well in your own community that you reside in, if you so desire. Well, both clubs provide students the opportunity for gaining an increased awareness and knowledge of their community and the world. These students are encouraged to be caring and helpful, to give service above self, which is Rotary's motto. Their minds are open to recognize the dignity and worth of each individual, which builds respect for others. These clubs also promote understanding and the building of friendships among the club members in addition to character-building activities, and prepares them for leadership roles to identify and carry out particular projects which benefit their school, local, and global communities. And you'll hear some of their work this evening. The Oxford Rotary Club is proud to support these clubs in the Oxford Area School District. Let me introduce some of our guests this evening. We have with us Mr. David Houts. He is the president of those 48 clubs here in the District 7450. And I believe David is right behind me. Would you please stand and be recognized, David? Okay, thank you. All right. We also have our club moderators with us this evening, and they are Dr. Nicole Addis, Okay, if you want to stand and be recognized, raise your hand. Mrs. Brenda Moran, who's the EarlyAct Club advisor, and Mr. William Fitzpatrick and Kristen Kilcore, who are the EarlyAct advisors at the Penns Grove Middle School. We also have with us Mrs. Tammy Moats, who's the Penns Grove Middle School principal, I believe sitting down in the front area, along with Mrs. Kristen Chastain, the middle school assistant principal as well. We also have a few Rotarians out there from the Oxford Rotary Club, and let's give them a hand as well, because they do a lot of work for us. And most important, we want to welcome our Rotary Club members of the EarlyAct and the EarlyAct. So thank you for being with us this evening, and let's give them a round of applause. Allow me to introduce to you Tyson Blackburn and Caitlin Vachelle, and they'll lead us with the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag. Okay. Come on up here. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Can I please direct your attention to the flag? Where's the freaking flag? There you go. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And now for a moment of silence. Please be seated.
Invocation. O Heavenly Father, we are committed to be a service organization to help humankind. We pray this evening that we receive a special blessing. May each of us in our daily routine come to know the joy of caring and sharing with others less fortunate. May our motto of serving, caring, and sharing be for us. Life and service. Amen.
Hello. I am sharing the history and guiding principles of Rotary. So Rotary was founded on February 23rd, 1905 by a group of friends who wanted to do some good in the world. Their names were Paul P. Harris, Gustavus Lauer, Sylvester Schill, and Hiram E. Shorey, and I'm hoping I said those names right. And they would later become known as the First Rotarians. Only 16 years after the club was founded, they would have chapters spanning 6 continents, spreading the importance of volunteerism and goodwill across the world. The first EarlyAct Club for high school members was founded in November of 1962 in Melbourne High School in Florida, and the first RotaraCT, which aimed at college and university students, was founded 3 years later in 1968 at the University of North Carolina. The mission of Rotary International is to, and this is from the website, provide service to others, promote integrity, and advance world understanding, goodwill, and peace through its fellowship of business professionals and community leaders. Rotary International recognizes the value of diversity within individual clubs. End of quote. Since then, Rotary has followed a principle of creating service above self in order to create a better world for all, pushing projects such as polio eradication, which started in the Philippines and spread further out, through vaccination, partnering with USAID, and expanding educational outreach for students, which includes study abroad or just getting educational materials and education out to people who might not have opportunities for that. Everyone being inducted tonight is joining a long history of service and dedication to the betterment of our world. Thank you.
The
four-way test. The four-way test of things we think, say, or do is a test used by Rotarians worldwide as a moral code for personal and business relationships. The test can be applied to almost any aspect of life. The four questions are: is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? And will it be beneficial to all concerned? These four questions support good decisions of what we think, say, and do.
Is it the truth? Telling the truth is very important. Trust builds lasting friendships. We have learned who we can trust and who we can't. For example, if we told a friend a secret and they promised to keep it, and the friend went and told someone else, we become sad and angry. We feel betrayed because they didn't keep the promise and were no longer trustworthy. It is nice to have people in your life to trust and share secrets with. It is also good to be trustworthy. If someone tells you something private, you should not tell anyone unless someone is in danger. If you tell, it can be very embarrassing and hurtful to the other person. This is one reason why people get bullied, because someone tells a secret and mistruths spread. This is why it is always important to ask, is it the truth?
Is it fair to all concerned? It is always good to treat others the way you would like to be treated. Nobody wants to be treated differently because of where they live, how they dress, or how they look. Everyone was created equally, and we all have feelings. Even though some people try to pretend they don't care, it hurts to be treated unfairly. There are all types of people in the world, but in the Creator's eyes, we are all the same. This is why it is always important to ask, is it fair to all concerned?
Will it build goodwill and better friendships? Building better friendships not only involves being truthful and fair, but being available. Sometimes people just need someone to talk to laugh with, and someone to be supportive. Being supportive might be as simple as carrying their books or going to their ball game or dance recital. Everyone wants to feel like someone cares about them. This is why it is important to ask yourself, will it build goodwill and better friendships?
Will it be beneficial to all concerned? We should ask ourselves if our actions and words are favorable or hurtful. It is okay to work hard to improve ourselves as long as we don't hurt others in the process. Bullies will sometimes put others down to make themselves look better and to get attention. This is why it is important to ask, will it be beneficial to all concerned?
If everyone would stop and ask themselves each of these questions, the world could be a better place. Is it true? Is it fair? Will it build goodwill? And is it beneficial? Should be questions to live by. Thank you.
Good evening. At this time, we will have an introduction of our candidates, and we will be giving them their pins and also their certificates of membership. So please come forward. Tyson Blackburn. Tyson is also our president of EarlyAct. Caitlin Voschel. She is our vice president. Congratulations. Bryn Baker. She is our secretary. Liamzi Adams. He is our treasurer. Ella Frondorfer. She's our public relations specialist. These are all of our sixth grade students as part of EarlyAct at Hopewell Elementary School. Jesus Avalos Alvarez. Congratulations. There you go. There you are. Grayson Cowan. Madison Hollowell. Nice job, Madison. There you go. Kerrigan King. Congratulations. You're welcome. Areli Lemus Reyes. Areli, congratulations, honey. There you go. Dominic Myers Rosado. Congratulations. There you are. Leah Preston. Congratulations, Leah. Percy Reynolds. Very nice job, Percy. There you go. Jason Sanchez Estrada. Congratulations, Jason. You're welcome. Victoria Todd. Congratulations. There you are. Raven Vargason. Congratulations. Brody Andikranjic. Joshua Boyd. Congratulations, Josh. There, here. Don't forget that. Justin Sarnota. Hello, sir. Congratulations. Angie Luna. Congratulations, Angie. Carter Rourke. Nice job, Carter. And Tyler Ruth. Nice job. Congratulations to all of our EarlyAct members. If we can please give them a round of applause. And at this time, our representatives from Pennsgrove, Mr. Fitzpatrick, will come up for the certificates.
Good evening. I'm honored to introduce these We have 12 members. 9 of them are here. They're the best and the brightest of Pensgrove, and therefore the best and the brightest in Oxford. So first, our first member is Brianna Balfero. And then our next member is Amanda Morales. And then Eden Rogers. And then Alexis Reborn. Vivian King. Ariana Marcotte. Jacob Reinheimer. Luke Spano. And Eva Tenorio. Ladies and gentlemen, the Pensgrove EarlyAct Club. And now Ms. Moran will come up and introduce the High School Interact Club.
Good evening. My name's Miss Brenda Moran, and I am the advisor for the High School Interact Club and have a wonderful group that we're recognizing tonight. Many seniors, freshmen, a few juniors. So it's a privilege and really fun working with these young men and women. Okay, so Elizabeth Evans Ralston. We practice this a certain way, and we're going to try and do it the way we talked. So, and Lizzie serves as our treasurer this year. Kendall Bolfaro Boyd, and Kendall is our second vice president. Kimberly Roblero. Abigail Bolfaro, and Abby is our president. Bailey Cornelius. Bailey serves as our secretary. Grace Ackenbrack. Zoe Brenner. Sydney Dunlap. Riley Fitzgerald. Abigail Frondorfer. David Hanna. Savannah Halls. Emily Horton. Savannah King. Christopher Latch. Sean Latch. Evan Lester. Jessica Lester. Kevin Murillo Tenorio. Madison Rebhorn. Emma Russell. Maylin Smith. Madeline Sewell. Savannah Von Wagner. Alex Waite. Hayden Wiseman. And Allison Wisner.
Yuritsi Maida Valles, if you can please come forward. Yuritsi is part of our EarlyAct Club. Congratulations. And again, congratulations to all of our members. Let's give them a round of applause.
We, the members of Oxford Rotary EarlyAct Club, pledge to serve the school and community. We pledge to uphold and maintain the integrity of our club, rendering our commitment and dedication to a united cause. We pledge to take heed the needs of our school and community, putting service above self, to act with love and honor, and uphold the EarlyAct Code of Conduct with utmost sincerity.
Please repeat after me. We, the members of the Oxford Rotary EarlyAct Club, pledge to serve the school and community. We pledge to uphold and maintain the integrity of our club, rendering our commitment and dedication to the united cause. We pledge to put the heed of the needs of our school and community, putting service above self, to act with love and honor, and uphold the EarlyAct Code of Conduct with utmost sincerity. Thank you.
So, all the little flubs, that's on me. I apologize. I skipped the meeting. But for the students, I want you to take something away from tonight and that Rotary, EarlyAct, and EarlyAct, they mean service. When I was a young man, someone once said to me that whom to much is given, much is expected. We have a privilege, many of us have the privilege of living free lives, happy lives, and this is an opportunity for you to give back to others and make the world a better place. I'm getting old now, and so I need you to step up and make the world a better place for the future. And I really appreciate and I'm proud of all of you for being here today, taking the pledge to help us. So thank you very much, everyone.
Good evening. My name is Liamsi Adams, and I am the treasurer for the Hopewell EarlyAct Club. I would like to explain part of the requirements for being in the EarlyAct Club. The Hopewell EarlyAct Club will focus on 3 service projects this year. There will be a project for the world, which will include a shelter box. There will be a project for our community, and this will include writing letters to our veterans. Lastly, there will be a school community project, and this will include hosting a holiday shop. The world project that we have chosen is to create a shelter box for a family in need. This box would be provided to a family that could be anywhere in the world needing help after a natural disaster or needs shelter. One of the Rotary District 7450 projects in the shelter box. The requirement is to raise $1,000 for this box. Our EarlyAct Club will work over the next year to raise these funds in coordination with the Rotary Club. We are looking forward to the opportunity of providing shelter to those in need. Thank you.
My name is Bryn Baker, and I'm the secretary for the Hopewell EarlyAct this school year. I will be explaining the Holiday Shop School Community Project. The Hopewell EarlyAct Club will host a holiday shop in which students will be able to shop for their family members. The shop is one in which we usually ask for donations and also buy various items. We sold gratitude grams to raise funds for these items. The EarlyAct members sold 1,117 gratitude grams in November during lunch periods. We raised over $500 and will use this money to buy items for the store and also donate the remainder of these funds. Students had an opportunity to send a gratitude gram to a friend or staff member. As students choose items for family members and gift wrap these items, all proceeds will be donated to the Salvation Army and the Neighborhood Services Center. We are excited to give the opportunity once again for our holiday shop to students at Hopewell and also provide donations to those in need. Thank you.
My name is Ella Fraundorfer, and I am the Public Relations Specialist for Hopewell EarlyAct Club. I will be reporting this evening on the Hopewell Service Project for our community. Our club will be writing letters throughout this school year to our veterans. At Hopewell, on Veterans Day, we started the day with our Girl Scouts and Boy Scouts raising the flag in honor and memory of all the veterans. We would like to continue to honor our veterans by remembering them throughout this year with cards. We will be making cards, especially at the holidays, and delivering these cards to the Coatesville Veterans Hospital and local places in Oxford, such as veterans and military organizations. We, as the Hopewell EarlyAct Club, are looking forward to service projects for our school, community, and world. At this time, I would like to introduce the Penns Grove EarlyAct members who will be reporting on their service projects.
The Penns Grove EarlyAct Club will commit to helping better both our school and local community. We will strive to bring awareness to global issues.
This year, we have already completed one service project and are in the middle of another one. We collected over $200 for the Oxford Police Department's toy drive by sponsoring a Guess the Candy contest for Halloween.
We're in the middle of one of our biggest service projects, our holiday food drive. Our goal is to collect over 2,000 items, which will be donated to the food banks of Sacred Heart and our neighborhood services.
After the new year, we will celebrate World Down Syndrome Day and sell socks to help our local Down syndrome community and others with disabilities. We will also plan one more project at the end of the year.
Good evening. My name is Bailey Cornelius, and I'm the secretary of the EarlyAct Club here at the high school. Towards the end of the last year, the officers for the 2022-23 school year were elected, and during the summer, the officers got to work, meeting on Microsoft Teams a few times, making connections with organizations and groups we planned on working with this year. We have bi-weekly meetings as a club, one in person and one on Microsoft Teams. This lets everyone in the club make it to at least one meeting a month. Our first meeting on September 7th had a great turnout where we informed new members and current members about new volunteer opportunities. Volunteer projects we have done this year include selling flowers at graduation last year. This helped us raise a lot of money for our club, and we definitely plan to do it again. Freshman David Hanna followed in his sister's footsteps and continued on directing the campus cleanups for the second year in a row. A few early Saturday mornings of September, members went to clean our football stadium after home games. When the games got more sparse, they took a cleanup day to our high school where they cleaned up the path where students walk from the high school to the football stadium. Thank you, David, and everyone who came out to the campus cleanups. Senior Lizzie Evans Ralston brought the Letters for Rose program to our club this year. Letters for Rose is a nationwide program designed to target seniors in nursing homes for some needed company. Members of our club who chose to partake wrote 5 letters each, and Lizzie delivered them directly to nursing homes. Thank you, Lizzie. Junior Kevin Murillo and freshman Zoe Brenner got our club back at Project Cure this year. 15 members of our EarlyAct Club went to Project Cure in October, and we are planning another visit in December. Project Cure is a medical supplies warehouse where people volunteer to sort and box supplies to be sent out. We had a great turnout in October. Thank you, Kevin and Zoe, for reaching out to Project Cure on behalf of our club. Projects in the future for EarlyAct. This Friday, our club will be at the December 1st Friday making crafts with children near the tree lighting. Freshman Kendall Bofaro set this up for us months in advance. Thank you, Kendall. On December 10th, EarlyAct will be at our high school's holiday festival making ornaments with children. Senior Emily Horton led the holiday festival for our club last year and this year as well. Thank you, Emily, for making sure EarlyAct has an interesting table at the holiday festival. A project still in the works is Senior and Rotary Senior of the Month Alex Waite's Tree Plenish event, where our club will be raising money to plant trees in our community. EarlyAct will be reaching out to local businesses to sponsor us. This will take place in April, and our EarlyAct Club is excited for this big project. A few other projects we have in the works, which we cannot speak much on yet, are a possible PSSA tutoring service proposed by our Senior Vice President, Natalie Morlang, and a possible clothing drive held here at our high school. Thank you for coming to support our new inductees and current members.
Okay, EarlyAct members, I think you were quiet whenever we were saying the pledge, so we're going to say it again, okay? Because we didn't hear you. So, we, the members of the Oxford Rotary EarlyAct, pledge to serve the school and community. We pledge to uphold and maintain the integrity of our club. Rendering our commitment and dedication to a united cause. We pledge to take heed the needs of our school and community. putting service above self, to act with love and honor, and uphold the EarlyAct Code of Conduct with the utmost sincerity. Okay. Families, thank you again, and thank you to everyone who has joined us this evening and for encouraging these students and standing behind them in their decision to be a part of these great clubs. On behalf of the staff and students, I would like to express my gratitude and appreciation for our EarlyAct and InteraCT members. We are proud of you. We are proud of your initiative, your leadership, and your ability to serve others. To our family and community members who have joined us this evening, these students are very impressive in their leadership skills. In closing this evening, thank you all for being positive role models and an inspiration to all of our students here on stage. We look forward to working with them to serve our school, our community, and our world. We would especially like to thank our local Rotary. What an honor to be associated with the Oxford Rotary Club. Thank you to all of the members present this evening. Special thanks to Dr. Fisher, the Oxford Rotary Club president, and to Mrs. Moran, who is the Oxford Area High School InteraCT Club advisor and also our Rotary liaison. Both of them did so much to make this evening happen and continue with EarlyAct and InteraCT in the Oxford Area School District. Let's give them a round of applause. We would also like to say a special thanks to Superintendent Woods and Dr. Billings-Jones for supporting this initiative and the education of our students. Special thanks to them. Mr. Houts, the Rotary District 7450 Governor, thank you very much for being here with us this evening. We are thankful to our family and friends for all of their support. Thank you to the Oxford community that is one of the most giving communities. Service above self, students. You have definitely shown us that you are ready for this opportunity to be models for leadership and for service. We wish you well on your journey. We are proud of you, and may you reach for the stars as a member of the EarlyAct Club and InteraCT Club in the Oxford Area School District. Thank you for leading us. Parents, we are going to get two pictures, one of the EarlyAct Club and one of the InteraCT Club. So students, you're going to stay seated, and then we'll line you up here so that we can get pictures. And also, we would like you to know that out in the rotunda area, immediately following this ceremony, there are refreshments for everyone. Thank you so much for being here, and have a wonderful evening.